Sorry, here's what happens now. The money counters and the videographer are on their way. In the meantime, you three get to watch the money. 2 people with it at all times. No selfies. Enjoy.
Lucy and 2 other officers were assigned to guard the money. They were stunned by the massive amount of cash in front of them. The 3 started fantasizing about what they'd do if they had it. Lucy began imagining she'd buy a helicopter with the money so she could solve her commute problem. Then they asked Jackson what he would do with it. But Jackson said he didn't dare to think about it because this was dirty money.
Come on, we're just talking. $1 million lands on your doorstep, and don't say you'd set aside 30% for taxes.
After a moment's hesitation, Jackson said he wanted to buy a car and go on a road trip. But while they were still chatting, another supervisor came in with the money counter and told the 3 officers they could leave. So the 3 officers left the room. But the next day, all 3 of them were called back to the station. The captain told Nolan the money counter reported that $250,000 went missing last night, and now the 3 of them are the prime suspects.
Well, the money counters must have made a mistake.
There's video of them entering the garage and relieving you. And then they counted the money and got $750 and not $1 million.
Let me remind you, an officer was recently convicted of third-degree official misconduct for taking $70 from a crime scene. He's serving 2 years behind bars. What do you think would happen to a cop who steals $250,000?
But we didn't take it.
Lucy says the 3 of them can be each other's alibis. But Grace says that's not nearly enough unless all 3 of them voluntarily take a polygraph test.
What if we decline?
It's grounds for suspension, pending investigation, and possibly could lead to your termination.
Well, that's not much of a choice, but yeah, we'll do it.
Okay.
The 3 of them had no choice but to follow the captain. Soon, all 3 passed the lie detector test. The captain told them to go home and wait for further notice, but something unexpected happened. Lucy was ambushed on her way home. She floored it, trying to shake them off, but they stayed right on her tail. Lucy swerved into the mountains, but several cars cut her off. She jumped out and ran down a narrow path. The attackers were right behind her, but Lucy hit a dead end, blocked by an iron fence, and the attackers had already caught up.
Drop the gun.
What do you want?
The money you stole.
They suspected Lucy was the one who stole the money because they searched her place. Her credit card records showed Lucy was desperate for cash. Lucy kept insisting she didn't take the money, but the kidnappers still believed she did. Just when things hit a standoff, she noticed the leather shoes the kidnapper was wearing.
I saw you.
What?
Outside the house right before we raided it. You were wearing those boots and carrying that duffel bag with the red stripe. Somebody tipped you off about the raid. You took the money. You got in before we hit the place. You thought no one would notice.